Do you know there are just five categories of expenses you incur as a fish farmer? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today we want to talk about what I categorize as the top five expenses you incur as a fish farmer, or the top five expenses you must go through, whether you like it or not, as a fish farmer. So, the first on my list is the purchase of fish, which could be you buying the fries, buying the fingerlings, post fingerlings, the juvenile, or whichever size you're buying. Purchase is purchase. You have to buy it. And that boils down to the capacity you are stocking your farm with. So I'm going to give that like 5 to 10% of the total expense. Number two on my list is going to be water. You're going to pay for water directly or indirectly, except you are going to be using a spring or you are going to be raising your catfish river. That's the only time you will not be spending on the water. However, if you are going to be using an engine to pump your water, you're going to be spending on maybe the servicing of the engine as well as buying fuel to fill the machine. Expense or expenses, you can choose one. The third expenses is the feed. This takes a larger percentage of expense. Whether you like it or not, you are going to spend. You are going to spend. And the feed takes the larger percent, just like I told you. It can run up to from 50 to like 65% of the total expense for the farm, and is a must because you cannot stock your fish without feeding them. It's not possible. Otherwise, they will die or they will have a stunted growth. However, fourth expenses, which I categorize under expenses, is staffing. Staffing, and when I say staffing, it actually means the expenses you pay on those people monitoring your farm for you, such as if your farm is big, you need, whether big or not, you need a security guy. However, on the following ones, like those people that will be feeding them and the supervisors, those people that will be supervising your farm, you can actually cut down your cost on such if your farm is very small. However, if you are going to be having a big project, a big farm, you cannot cut down on that. So give or take staffing, whether you are going to be doing it yourself or not, you will still need a security, those people that will be there when you are not there. So you are going to be paying on that. So for that, I'm going to give you like 2 to 5%. Then the last but not the fifth point is going to be logistics as well as the miscellaneous. So for the logistics, you have to transport things from town to your farm, from your farm back to the town, and a lot of other things. Then, as for the miscellaneous, like servicing of your pumping machine, even servicing of your farm as well, and a lot of others. So, I categorize those ones under miscellaneous, which takes the remaining percentage out of the 100%. So, guys, you can see that fish farm is a bit pocket friendly, especially if you do your mathematics from the beginning. If you do your calculation well, you will observe that if you're able to categorize your expenses under these five categories, you will not be having any problem, especially if you can pen it down that okay, you're going to spend this amount on this, on this, on that, then you shouldn't be having any problem. I've tested it and it worked. Although I didn't have 100% success because it was almost late by the time I adopted this procedure of dividing my expenses. So I'm telling you now, since you're just starting, or probably you've started, it's never too late. It's never too late, because my subsequent production now, I'm going to be inculcating this into my plan, which is coming my way this year. Are you happy for me? Subscribe to this channel if you do. I love you. Stay safe. Cheers. Bye.